Okay guys, so on this video we are continuing to work on the font panel of the the driver compartment. So at this moment we will have to give a little thickness to the shape. To do that, I'm gonna just go to extrude and I'm gonna switch. Um, right now, if I grab the Z axis, can you see it's kind of perpendicular to the what do you call that normal. Sorry, I forgot. But now there's a little problem with that because with the extrusion along the normal, we cannot extrude it too thick because can you see this section started to overlapping? So if I just doing like that, here we go. Can you see? So what we could do, we could get a little thin mesh like this and continue to work on the moving the part of the surface so that they become a little more flat. However, I'm gonna undo that quick. Go back to still extrude. We can switch to the workspace like that, and I'm gonna just grab on X, and basically we are moving straight inward like that. So, and I think we should do this way. Here we go. Now we still have to edit some of this section. Can you see? Okay. So now what I want you to do is at this point is we gonna go to object mode, reverse this. So under mask display, reverse, because it's flipped. The normal was flipped, so now we reverse it. Here we go. So we got some kind of thickness now when you look at this reference though, let me show you again. Right there, they are one single surface. We could just extend this section and then we're gonna create this cover on top of it. That's the easy way to build. Okay, and so I'm just moving my image to the other window. Okay, so at this point though, we need to cut right here one more, so it will look like this. The reason is because this will be a section of one. Hey, okay, there's some things going on there. I didn't cut through it. Let me check. There's a face inside. I probably did extrude by accident, so we gotta clean that first. Face inside there too. Inside there too. Can you see? Right there. That's the line is the face, because face that has a 0 inch length. So I'm gonna undo cut first. Here we go. And I'm gonna delete history and then shift right mouse click and clean up. If you don't have that problem, you don't have to do this, okay? So this is it, edge with 0 length. So when I click, once again, if I go back, can you see there's a line there? Right there. Right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to object mode and click apply. Now let's check. Lines gone. So it's mean if I multi-cut, it should go all the way. It should loop all the way. Okay. Let me save this in as. It's gonna be a version 12A. Here we go. So now that because of let me fix this section. I don't like that. Can you see that? So we're gonna just grab this face and just push it. Here we go. Now they are overlap right now, so I'm gonna have to scale it down a little bit, move it down, here we go, to extend that section. And this one also, can you see right there? Same problem. So we're gonna move it out, scale it down, here we go. Okay, and this section is okay right there. That's okay. It's a little bit off right there. Well, I could double click on that loop, take that out, control, and then I'm gonna just move it up. Oh, wait. If we move it up, it will be different than the that section. Okay, so I'm gonna let it go for now. See, if I press 3, see, right now they are matched, so it's okay. So I'm gonna press 1 back and template it again. Here we go. So in this case though, I may just move this down just a bit, tad, just a bit. Here we go. So that they have a little bit of difference. Okay. And I don't like that section. See, it's go that way. I have to move it back in. There we go. And if you remember, on this section, we don't really gonna see it, but we could try to use sculpt deformer to mesh and mesh tool and sculpt tool, and we can smooth it out a little bit. So my brush is too big. Hold B key with left mouse button, drag to the left, you shrink it down, and then hold M key and click and move it down, up and down, to reduce the strength. Here we go. And see if we can soften it, and avoid soften the edge, just only right on there. B again. So I mean, this process you don't have to really do it, but if you, I'm gonna avoid touching on that line though, because we're gonna extrude that. I'm gonna extend this section, so I'm gonna just try my best to do only, I think, let me increase a little bit of strength. Taking too long. Here we go. I don't think that's a good idea. Let me undo. I think just only that section. Okay. I mean, they are not perfect, but okay. Let me undo quick. I think we should try something else. Let's double click on this. Let's change the target. Wait. Fall off. One moment. We should be able to smooth. Not simply affect all target method. Current target only. Oh, okay. So I think the smooth cannot constrain only one direction. So at least we try. Here we go. And you might feel like, hey, what happened to the color? It's just a because when you smooth the vertices, it actually affect the direction of the normal. That's why they started to kind of shifting the display surface. I think I have to move manually on that section. So let me go back to selection 2. Okay. And I would just move forward. Okay. So actually, this is what we concern. We will extrude. Let me use selection 2. These faces. Here we go. And I think we could even do, how about just do a little thicker so that easy to control later. And so if I switch extrude, switch to world space, and we're gonna move it straight line like that. Here we go. So that will be the panel, and you can scale it like this. Hey, something going on there. Hold on. Switch to rotate 2 instead. No, let's go to font view. Let's flatten this. Here we go. And we want the center line to be matched with this section, this line, because that's the center of it. You might need to turn on I'm gonna press a plus sign on my keyboard so that the tripod are longer. Here we go. Okay, so now it's matched, and then I'm gonna press minus sign to reduce. Here we go. And then press up and go to object mode quick. Turn on move to so that you can see where the pivot point is. I think this is good. I think it is. You could hold press D. Let me turn this off quick. Here we go. And then you just move a little bit so that it's get into the frame, and hold V key and then snap. Here we go. Here we go. So I think that would be the reason is because later on we're gonna mirror it, and I think there's something going on there. We don't really need those face anyway, so hit delete. Oh, I accidental select the face from the back side, and that's easy. I'm gonna delete that face. Here we go. To trim that hole, and I'm gonna fill the hole. So I'm gonna use you gotta be on object mode, shift right mouse click so that I can have access to append to polygon 2, and then append that. Press enter, and now this section, I think it would be better if they are straight line. Let me see, we're missing one part there. To make it straight line, it's not that difficult at all. Actually, we can select vertices. So you go to right here, and you grab all the vertices there. Let's check. We don't want to grab any other vertices. I think that one can be all together there. So basically we're gonna doing a scale technique. Here we go. Can you see? And I'm gonna bring this back so that I can move forward just a bit. I want it to be touch. Here we go. Okay. And now we need a little frame on the top. We can We do, how about we do that later? Okay. So, alright. Now, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna delete history. Alt Shift D to clear the history. So, if I do mirror geometry, see how it looks. Mirror, and I'm gonna use bounding box, merge, apply. Oh, wrong. Hold on. X. So I need to be on X on. Oh no, yeah, X on positive. So mirror to negative, and I think this is good. Okay. So I'm gonna undo. I'm not going to mirror yet. So now if I press 3, see how it look like this. So we get a stop continuity. Press 1. So multi-cut, and let me check, see if this is what we want. Okay, so if I do loop, one loop there to get that part a little sharper, press 3, here we go. Okay, press 1. Now we want this to be looped also. Press 3, here we go. Press 1 back, and right there. Oop. Oh, we need that one anyway. Here we go, 2. Press 3, here we go. And we one more there, because we wanted to stop that continuity. Now look like this. Here we go. And I feel like, based on the reference right here, it's a little more curved there, so we gotta work that part. Hold on. So right now, let's press 1 back. So I think we can try to do bevel. Let me think quick. I think let's just move, because sometimes you could try like this. If I double click on it and I do bevel, here we go. So bevel is already give more blending curve, can you see? But this is not enough on that part. So it's mean we better to bevel in the middle of this. Multi-cut. Cut in the middle of it. Okay. And I'm gonna grab, I think this time we're gonna try, just select the vertices right there. So I select all the way. You gotta oh, I don't think we need to select that part. Yep. And turn on move to, and go to right here. We're gonna create a little more curve. Press 3, see how it looks? I think that's reasonable. It could be closer. So if I do slide it, slide right there, a little closer. Let me press 1. Here we go. A little closer, and then select only vertices there from the top, and then push it down. Press 3. See how it looks? I think this is, press 1 back. Here we go. So it looked like this. And let's see. I feel like this section could come down a little more. Here we go. That's better. Press 1 back. Here we go. Okay. And now right here there's a section there, and some of other picture though is different color because it has another metal on top. So I think would be just fine if we build a different section of it. the reason is so that we have a better control over it. So let's press 3 again, press 1 back. Now one more thing I forgot, this is incorrect. It go up higher, here we go, right? And then you have to split so that you can create a curve. It look like this, here we go, because let me switch to reference, here we go, because that section is right about there, here we go. Okay, and we still have a other geometry right there, so we're gonna get rid of no, that one we can't get rid of, we're gonna use that. But before that, I think we're gonna have to, I think this section might go too far right there. Here we go. Right. I think I'm gonna have to move the whole thing here down. Like that. And then here we go. And this might be too tall. Okay. And now I'm gonna switch to template again. Now we're gonna have to cut right there. Okay. And we're gonna create a little curve. Here we go. Okay. Press 3, see how it looks? Looks like a curve now. A little more. That's too high. Here we go. Okay. And then we're gonna build another piece on top of it. And that piece would be this guy. Yep. That one. So I'm gonna sorry. Select, take that out, extract, and delete history, Alt Shift D, and then ungroup it. You need to select the surface, select the group node, edit, ungroup. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this back in there in the mesh layer, template it. Here we go. So that we leave only this guy. Okay, because this guy we're gonna create that look. Let me see. Oh, actually, these are actually separated. Can you see that? Well, never mind. That's okay. We still can connect them. Okay. So, and if I press 3 on there, I think that's good. Okay. So now this guy, I could grab that, extrude it, and I'm gonna switch to workspace because I just wanted to push it down like that. Here we go. And move it forward a little bit. Here we go. And now this section need to go down, punch in basically, and I think we can move this section down a little bit so that it's kind of a matching with that. Okay, I'm gonna grab vertex. Let's grab vertex here instead. Here we go. Okay, So I'm gonna have to come back to this guy. I think these are not good. Right there. Need to be more straight line. Here we go. Like that. Okay. So let Control 1 to isolate it so that we can see. Here we go. So that's correct. And I'm gonna move that. I want that line to be kind of a little punch in. A little deeper. Not too deep. Be careful. You know what? We could move that up instead. Oh, hold on. If we move that, we can't move this. Here we go. Just like that. Just a little bit. Here we go. So it's kind of raising a little bit. Okay. Press 3 to see how it looks. Here we go. And then we can stop continuity. Press 1 back. Multicut. Let's stop that. Now, when we do this, let's see if it's gonna cause that blending. I think it's gonna cause that problem. We should have separate them. That's okay. So, what we can do though, we can do this, extrude it, and then offset instead. 0.1. Can you see? So now when I press 3, look like that. Kind of straight line. It has a little weird section like that. That's no big deal. It's just because we could do this guy. Stop continuity there. And this section we're gonna hide them anyway, so I can extrude and offset 0.1. 0.1, this one too much. 0.05. Here we go. And let's that's shooting. Okay. So let me think quick. Do not extrude it. I think we gotta cut it instead. So really close. Here we go. Press 3. Okay. Press 1 back. And we can cut right there one more time. Here we go. So to fix. Press 1. And don't cut this section yet. We're gonna have to rework on this when we mirror it. Okay. So I'm gonna cut right there. Okay. And let's see. Press 3. See how it looks. Now we should cut this one too. Press 1 back right here. There we go. I think so far so good. Let's trim this section a little bit. We might have to remove some of this later because we're gonna have to we may or we may not, we'll see. Cut this line too. Here we go. And on the bottom, now on the bottom we can wait a little bit because we can cut them at the same time with a, let me go to one, go to object mode, control 1, here we go. Because we should cut them on the bottom line with a, this guy, ouch. object more. Here we go. With that guys too. Okay. Alright, so now this shape though, you can bevel it right there. Bevel. And I'm gonna bevel a little less. Right one. Here we go. So that they create a little more curve. Actually, I'm gonna try bevel big and add one more segment. Yeah. So that they're more rounded. Let's check. Here we go. As long as they are not overlap on this section. So it look like this at the moment. Control 1. Here we go. So let's press 3, see how it look. 3 on there. There you go. And then we're gonna have to edit the shape a little bit right there. I think this is too... Okay. It could come out a little further. So let me press 1 back. I'm gonna grab vertices like this and move it. Here we go. Okay. Just like that. Press 3 again. And we probably need to stop continuity. So let me turn this off quick. Here we go. And by the way, guys, there's another. Here we go. It looked like this. So it's not too bad. I can make a little more adjustment like that. So I'm gonna just move that up just a bit so that they seem to be like curve. You see that? I'm gonna press 1 to see, because if you don't press 1, sometimes it's, instead of make it look good, it's just, you might get overlap problem. Let me push that down. Here we go. Oh, no. I want that to be a little bulgy. So I think I better to move this guy up a little bit. This it down. Here we go. Just a little bit touch up. Press 3 again. Here we go. So now, right here though, I could move some vertices. Let's go to top view. Here we go. Let me template quick. Okay. And we switch to full. I could try to mimic the roundness. Nope. Okay. Here we go. I am on 3 right now, okay? And I just try to make that line kind of perpendicular, like angle it like this. Press 3 back, press 1 back, it looked like this. So we're gonna press 5. Here we go. So okay. So now I think that top part and that part are too high. Here we go. Need to come down a little more. Let me subtract that quick. And I think I'm gonna push that up instead. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Can you see that section? Gotta fix it. I think I cut it too much. It should be a little blending. I'm checking on the edge. Okay. Press 3 again. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna add that to a mask temporarily because I want to rework on this. So I think let me get rid of that edge loop. That one too. Temporary. Press 3. Here we go. I want it to be a little blending, and I don't think, guys, we need this line. Sorry. It happened when you have to change your mind, because here we go. Now press 3 again. I want that to be blend like that. So now it looks better. Here we go. Now that's what I wanted. Just like that. Here we go. And I think I could move thin this section a little bit. I'm gonna press 4. Nope, press 5 back. Let me reference template again. I think right here, make sure you don't select any other, and I am checking on the, can you see the line of the cover, the hood that is covered. So I'm gonna move a little bit to changing the angle. And now this angle, I don't like it at all. We can fix that by reposition our wireframe. Let me move that. Let's switch to, here we go. Okay. I am trying to check this section. I kind of want it to be a little more straight line. That one. Okay, I think that's good enough. So now what I was saying about this line. So I'm gonna look at on side view. Here we go. Can you see they are not straight anymore? We can just do multi-cut. Cut line from here and go up, straight line. Here we go. And then look at for a top view, and then we connect it to there. Here we go. And then we remove this part of the loop. Here we go. So press 3 again. I think this looks better. And I can make a little more adjustment on this guy though. I'm gonna bring this back, remove, template it. Here we go. So I think I'm gonna move this section up a little higher. I need to go to 1. Actually, I'm gonna grab vertices there. There's a vertices in there. If I turn on a transparency, can you see? So I'm gonna shift that a little bit. And gonna move that up. Squeeze it in. Okay. Let's turn that off, see how it looks. Alright. I don't like that. Let's get to move out. And probably got to be higher. That's better. A little higher. Push inward. Okay, I think this is a little longer. Go to side view there. You could just actually leave it like that. That's fine too, because we're gonna have that gap, right? But that gap can be accomplished really easy. And I think we need a extrude now. Extrude, make a little thickness over it. Here we go. And I extrude it down, which is okay. And go to object mode, reverse it. Here we go. And get rid of this face. There's a reason. Because we can mirror it, right? Like, let me change the pivot point. Press D, hold V key, and then snap right there. D key. Now, if I do mirror, look like this. Okay. Now, undo. I think this line needs to be straight. Here we go. Can you see they are not in a single plane? That's why when we mirror we have a gap. So it's supposed to look like this. Straight line. And I think we done on this section. So I'm gonna mirror it. Mirror. And the mirror is boundary, bounding box, merge vertices, boom, done. Select that one, we do the same, delete history first, shift, mirror, here we go. So it looked like this. Okay. And now, at this point, we're gonna press, turn on move to, here we go, press D, oh, sorry, not D, what am I doing? Press 3, here we go. And we need to stop continuity. So I'm gonna control 1, press 1 back. So multi-cut, we cut. Look at on that. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay, let's press 3, see how it looks. Oops. That's decent. Press 1. I think we need to have a little sharper there. Oh. Control. Okay. Press 3. That's about right. Control 1, bring it back. And go to object mode. Okay, so and now the last thing we need to get to do on this section is to add the I don't know what to call the rim or the trim. Yes, that's it. It's called trim. So how do we do that? We should reuse some of the object that we already built it. Because we have cut them. Okay, let me think quick. Let's check the I don't, oh, I think we did not duplicate some of the geometry, so well press 1 so that we can get the shape. You know what? I'm gonna sheet it. I'm gonna show you something. So I'm gonna save this one quick, template it, save, and I'm gonna go back to my file that I still have the original blocking, which I could go all the way back to any version of this. Come on, right there. What I need is I need this part. That's all I need. Nope, hold on. Let me switch to full. Yep, we just need that part. So I'm gonna select this part and export at selection. And I'm gonna just switch to Maya binary and I'm gonna call a EX so that I know what it is. Okay, and then I'm gonna open that ex scene. Don't save, and it looked like this. So we just want that. Delete history. Here we go. And this might be, I think we don't need to rename it because of, it won't be match anyway with the other scene, because when we extract the surface, it's rename it over and over. So I'm gonna open our scene, the track 12. Here we go. And on the track 12, I'm gonna import. Oh, wait, let me check one thing. Surface. Oh, okay, there's no surface 10. Good. Okay, so just want to make sure, because sometimes when you import a different object in, if they have the same name, it might cause some problem, especially if they has history on it. So talking about history before, just in case it might crash, I'm gonna select all the surface and delete history. Can you see? Just delete history, and we can phase transform them too. I am not going to phase this yet. And I think I delete some. Oh, okay, no, it just open redraw. Oh, hey guys, before I forget, can you see a little fact set like that? If you turn on a anti-aliasing, it fixes. Can you see? However, these are these are the video graphic intensive memory of video graphic will be intensively used. So if you work on your laptop, if your laptop graphic card are not strong enough, like not enough have doesn't have enough memory, you may have a problem with moving, like trumble scene around. So if you have, you turn that off. Can you see? That's the difference on and off. So I think I'm gonna turn it on. It looks good, and my system can handle it. So now I'm gonna save scene as B now, 12B, and we almost done on for this video. Okay, so now I'm gonna import the x.mb right there. Import. Now it's in there. So if I template that, it will stand out right there. So let me, so what we need is we need this section, that's all. So we're gonna multi-cut, and we're gonna cut, hold on, backspace right here. So I'm gonna make it big enough, so right there. Okay, and what we need, we just need only that faces. So I'm gonna switch to Q, and I'm gonna select that face, shift double click, here we go. It's all looping around, and we're gonna extract that. I mean, if you this time, how about let's save this compartment, the original compartment. Let's save this. So I'm gonna put in another layers, and I'm gonna call this is layer 2, right? So I'm gonna call a compartment blocking, so that I can come back if I need to, and we don't have to re-import it again. Okay, and now we save in there. Now we're gonna duplicate it, Control D, and after you duplicate it, remove it so that you can hide that and still there. So what you need to do is, you could do like this, just delete it, and if you get confused, you might need to because there's another surface in there, right? So let's go to object mode quick, and then Control 1, so that easy. Here we go, delete that, and we don't even need this. We don't need the bottom neither. We just need only that part. And then go to object mode and you just extrude it. And this time you can move forward. Here we go. Okay. So we're gonna control 1 to bring everything so that I can see how big it is. How thick. Too thick. Here we go. Let's switch that to reference. Here we go. And I think we can push the inside a little deeper because it's a little too tall. Can you see? So I'm gonna switch to selection scale 2, and I'm gonna modify center pivot for now, and you can scale down just a bit. Here we go. Press 3, see how it looks. We might need to modify the part a little bit more, but go back to 1. I'm gonna scale down just a bit more. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna select only the surface from the top. I mean, if I select like this and then come back to the other side, shift double click, switch to 4 so that you can see if it might select some of the face that. Here we go. So I think that's good. So now I can scale it up like this. Can you see? And switch to 5. So that you can check, see if it's too big. I think I'm gonna, how about like that? Okay. And now we need a section that I forgot. Multi-cut. Cut in the middle mouse click, so that they are exactly same space, and then I grab that and then move it up a little. I think these sections are too high, both of them. Let's go down a little bit. That one, yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna grab left and right, just manually moving, and here we go. Okay. All right. I think this is okay now. Press 3, press 1 back. So now we get a stop continuity. Let's go to object mode, control 1. Here we go. And I think because of we scale it, so I want the bottom part to be straight line. Press F. There we go. Move it down. You might have to press 4 to see. Here we go. Let me check. And they are not straight line because of the scale. So I'm gonna grab all the vertices on this side, turn on scale 2 and scale it down on my zone Z direction, so that become a single plane like that. And if it's too thin, you can move it out a little bit. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna start it to cut. Before we cut, let's take a look at this. They are a little round, not sharp. So let's press 3 to see how it looks. It's kind of look like that, but we're gonna stop continuity on the inside. The inside first, and press 3. Here we go. Press 1 back. I think we could do a little bit. I mean, you could do like this too. Like, don't cut it too close. How about trim like this? Press 3. Here we go. Now press 1 back. We gotta fix the bottom. The bottom need to be kind of. Here we go. Okay, press 3 again. Almost there. Actually, the bottom look like that. That's fine too. I think that's good. So, Control 1 to bring it back. And now we. Oh wait, I gotta move that part up a little bit more. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Check. See if it. I think. Let me. This guy. We need to match. Let's go back to 1 on both. Here we go. So we need to match. Cut it. Multi-cut. And just use middle mouse click so that they go in the middle. So that left and right, they are the same. And now we need to select all the vertices together so that we can raise it correctly. So let me Control 1 quick. Here we go. So this one I need you to do. So you grab those vertices, right click and hold shift and select those vertices left and right. Control 1 back so that you can move it correctly. So just move only up, just like that. Here we go. And you can press 3 to see how it looks. I think that's good. We may have to do this guy too. Multi-cut, switch to 1, cut in the middle. I mean, the reason that even though they are not perfectly matched with that part, that's okay. It's just because if we want symmetrical, and then you just move up a little bit just to create a curve. Now if we move up and then change the font view too much, we can turn that off. We can deselect on the font and then just move that up a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, you may have to move this section also right there. There we go, just a little bit. And I think this is good. Okay, now for the windshield, we'll come back and work on that windshield and the other part. So, and okay, and that part, we're gonna separate them. Okay, we'll come back and work on that. And that's it for this video.